Mackenzie Johnston with Livestock Digital Daily, bringing you your September 14th cattle industry headlines. Brought to you by AgRisk Advisors. They manage your risk so you can manage your operation. With over 20 years of experience, AgRisk Advisors offers honest and transparent advice for your operation. They offer insurance solutions that help you minimize risk and maximize profits for your farming and ranching operations. They might not be able to make it rain, but they can sure ease the pain. If you'd like to learn more about pasture, rangeland, forage insurance, go ahead and reach out to AgRisk Advisors. They can help you understand what PRF insurance is all about and what it can do for your operation. Drovers has reported the Cattlemen's Beef Board, also known as CBB, will invest approximately $38.5 million into programs of beef promotion, research, consumer information, industry information, foreign marketing, and producer communications during fiscal 2023, subject to USDA approval. And fiscal 2023, that's going to begin on October 1st, so just here in a few weeks. During its meeting in Denver, the Beef Promotion Operating Committee approved proposals from 9 national beef organizations for funding through the fiscal year 2023 Cattlemen's Beef Board budget. So American Farm Bureau Foundation for Agriculture, they will receive $900,000. Cattlemen's Beef Board, the CBB, they're going to receive $1.85 million. Foundation for Meat and Poultry Research and Education, they will receive $450,000. Meat Import Council of America and the Northeast Beef Promotion Initiative, they will receive $550,000. NCBA, they're going to receive $25.7 million. National Institute for Animal Agriculture, they're going to get $70,000. The North American Meat Institute, they will receive $360,000. United States Cattlemen's Association, they will get $450,000. And the United States Meat Export Federation, also known as USMEF, we talk about them a lot on this update. They essentially represent the packers. They will be receiving 8.2 million Beef Checkoff dollars. So the full fiscal 2023 Cattlemen's Beef Board budget is approximately $42.7 million. So besides authorization requests, other expenses funded include $270,000. That's going to go for program evaluation, $585,000 for program development, $200,000 for checkoff communications resources, $550,000 for USDA oversight, $210,000 for state services, $270,000 for supporting services and litigation, and last but not least, $2.1 million will go towards CBB administration. Compared to last year's budget, fiscal year 2023 is slightly down 1%. Today's cattle market highlights are brought to you by Circle 5 Cow School. If you want to learn how to prick check your own cows or start AIing, Circle 5 Cow School is definitely the way to go. Almost every week, they are hosting classes somewhere between Texas and Tennessee. They do a great job. Here in a few weeks, on the 24th and 25th of this month, they are going to be hosting a school down in Winsboro, Louisiana. If you are in that area, I encourage you to check out that school. And if you just want to check out their schedule to figure out where they're going to be in the coming weeks, head on over to their website, circle5cowschool.com. That is the number 5 in there. Or you can go ahead and just give them a follow on Facebook. Drovers has reported, according to Daryl Peel with OSU, for the year to date, U.S. cattle imports total 951,910 head. That is down 6.3% year over year. Total cattle exports thus far in 2022 are 192,415 head. That is down almost 37% from the record cattle export total that we saw last year. Net cattle imports for January through July of this year were 759,495 head. That was up almost 7%. So when we break these numbers down, we find cattle imports from Mexico year to date are down 30.2% year over year. For January through July, we've only imported 488,449 head from Mexico, the smallest for the 7-month period since 2009. Keep in mind, 99% of these cattle are feeder cattle. Cattle exports to Mexico for the year to date include 64,226 head. That is up almost 74%. 80% of these cattle are feeder cattle. So when you put all those numbers together, net cattle imports from Mexico are down 36% compared to 2021. Cattle imports from Canada for the January through July period total 463,461 head. That's up almost 47% year over year. This includes 307,302 head of slaughter cattle. 40% of those are slaughter cows and bulls, and the rest, the 60%, those are feeder cattle. Imports of slaughter cows and bulls are up almost 14% year over year, and imports of fed cattle are up 28% over last year. During the first 7 months of this year, 146,845 head of feeder cattle have been imported from Canada. And that is actually up 152.6% year over year. U.S. exports of feeder cattle to Canada account for 96% of the total 120,594 head of cattle exported to Canada in the January through July time period. This is down almost 53% from the record level of cattle exports to Canada last year. In closing, Peel said that even though cattle imports and export totals sound large in absolute numbers, the role of imported cattle is rather modest in domestic markets. Imports of slaughter bulls and cows for the first 7 months of 2022 accounted for 2.8% of total cow and bull slaughter in the U.S. during that period. Imported fed cattle accounted for 1.2% of total steer and heifer slaughter during the same period. Net imports of feeder cattle from both Mexico and Canada for January through July only represented 1.3% of the estimated feeder supply on July 1. Drovers has also reported on Monday American Food Group broke ground on its $800 million state-of-the-art beef harvest facility in Warren County, Missouri. The plant is expected to be up and running by the end of 2024 and will process 2,400 head per day. Additionally, the plant is expected to generate $1 billion in annual economic impact for the state of Missouri. That is all I have for you guys this morning. I hope everyone is having a great week. I will catch you on Friday morning.